My next job search tip is effective job search planning. You need to actually be very, very effective and having a timetable and overall plan. So firstly, you need to decide what your overall objectives are in obtaining a contract job. Once you've done this, you need really good technique. So your overall plan needs timetabling. You actually need to go as far as timetabling your week and then getting down to the detail of timetabling each day. So you know how you break it down so you don't just drift from one vague appointment to another, to a call here or there. You actually decide when you're going to be speaking to different groups of people and how you're going to do it. Second is application planning. You've really got to decide who you're going to apply to, where you're going to find the likely jobs and opportunities. Now, that's a subject in its own, but you really do need to give this some thought so that you can actually do it quite quickly. There are all sorts of tools out there to help you. There are all sorts of boards. You can do a lot of research, but a CRM system that actually is targeted at people in your industry would be very, very useful. I know Bytes Job Search Portal is a vital help to our contractors. Next, schedule your calls. Think about calls that are urgent and important and get to those straight away. Don't batch those. However, there are many more routine calls that you need to make. For example, you may have about 10 to 20 calls to follow up on, which aren't extremely urgent, but may be quite important. And you could allocate a couple of hours to do that. You want to make sure that you don't spend too long making call after call because you'll be too tired and won't perform. But if you actually do batch, your performance as you go through your calls will perform. You will come across as effective, enthusiastic, and a good communicator. Additionally, you need to plan your interviews. Research them. Complete an interview plan. Don't just think about it and write a few notes. Actually work out what you think your client needs and work out how you're going to communicate your fit for their needs. Additionally, as we've said many times before, is determining what your USP is for this role and communicate it. And above all, demonstrate how you can actually sound enthusiastic for the role. Also, think about key examples that you can use to illustrate how you can meet people's needs, how you've done this in the past. We talk about the STAR model, and certainly you can look this up on Google, but it really is about being able to illustrate the points that you make at interview, and that needs planning. So overall, if you plan your week, your day, your applications, your phone calls, your interviews, you can find success in a way perhaps others won't by being very well organised.